Hey guys, it's Amy. Today we're going to talk about Narcan. But first, welcome back. Sorry I haven't been here in a little while. I've been really busy at work. So, as some of you know, my full-time job, other than yarning, is I am a peer recovery coach for a company called Hard Beauty. We are a nonprofit, and we work with people who are recovering from substances or alcohol or trauma or domestic violence or gambling or sexual abuse or anything. Everybody's recovering from something in their life. So we deal with people who are recovering, and as a peer coach, what I do is I walk alongside people. I meet with them over Zoom or in person, and we talk about what's going on in their life. We talk about what their struggles are, what their triggers are, how I can help them, what resources I can give them, how I've been in their shoes before, how I've gotten past what they're working with. I want to talk today about Narcan, and I am not a professional at making videos. As all of you know, this is only my third video. So I just want to talk to y'all like I talk to people whenever I meet them, just in real life. So first of all, this is Narcan. It comes in a couple different forms. This is the first one. It is a spray that goes up the nose. The second one is a solution that you can either inject intramuscularly, intravenously, anywhere that you can stab and push. This can go into someone's body. So first we'll talk about this one. What do you do? What is an opioid overdose? An opioid overdose is when someone's opioid receptors in their body have become inundated with too much of the opioid. Their body begins to shut down their breathing. Someone will slow down their breathing, and you'll start to hear, it's called a death rattle. They sound kind of like they're snoring, but they're not. They're struggling to breathe. If you suspect that someone that you know is suffering from an opioid overdose, the first thing that I want you to do is just try to get them alert. Call their name, shake them, slap them if you have to. Some people suggest doing a sternal rub. Take your knuckles and rub it up against someone's sternum. This is pretty painful, and that'll usually get someone, who's a little bit in and out to at least make some kind of noise, and you know that they're at least conscious. If that doesn't get any kind of response, what you're going to want to do is you're going to spray the Narcan. The Narcan is going to reverse the opioid overdose. And what it's going to do is it's going to bring them immediately out of their overdose, and they're going to wake up almost immediately after you spray this up their nose. You're going to spray the entire thing straight up their nose, turn them on their side. Usually somebody's going to wake up really fast whenever you spray Narcan up their nose. Expect them to be pretty upset because they're going to wake up not knowing where they are, not knowing what happened, because it all happens so fast. Sometimes one Narcan doesn't work. If it doesn't work within the first couple of minutes, spray a second one. Always call 911, no matter what. If you have to inject, if you have to spray, always call 911. There is also a new app, just in case anybody needs help. There is an app called Opie Rescue. You can download it on your phone. It is a free app. What this app does is it provides you with instructions. If you do have to provide Narcan to somebody, you can report that you've used it. You can find treatment for someone. You can find Naloxone to use. You can find resources, options. You can invite other people to come to the app. This is a really good resource if you need help, if you don't know what to do, if you're all of a sudden and you are panicking and you don't know what to do. This can walk you through it. Always still call 911, because whenever that person comes out of their overdose, this Narcan is only going to last for a short amount of time. They're going to go back into their overdose if they aren't taken to the hospital within a certain amount of time. So someone can still die from an overdose after they are given Narcan if they are not taken to the hospital almost immediately. So please always get someone medical attention. And if you need this, the Opie Rescue is there. So I personally have never had to give Narcan. I hope that I never do, but I always carry it on me no matter what. It is in my car, it's in my purse. It's also in my nightstand because I am a chronic pain patient. I no longer take opiates for my chronic pain, but I used to. And whenever I would have to take them, I don't want to accidentally have forgot that I took something else. So I keep the Narcan in my nightstand, and I've taught all of my children, my teenagers and my young 10-year-old even, how to use it and how to administer it, just in case they even have to use it on me. I keep it in my purse, and I even gave it to my church staff because What happens if maybe one of the elderly people from church forgot that they took one of their medications and takes it again, and then they overdose in church? This isn't just for people that you see on the street. Overdoses happen all the time. Overdoses can happen in school. Overdoses can happen at work. Overdoses can happen at the grocery store. They can happen at the park. They can happen on public transportation. They can happen at the library. It can happen even in church. It can happen to everyone that you possibly know. New mothers are sent home with opioids all the time. New mothers that just gave birth, who have C-sections, are given opioids for the very first time in their life, are sent home with no instructions and can overdose. It's not just people that you see on the street. So please get educated. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. Also, the company that I work for, Hard Beauty, is available on the internet. We offer free Zoom classes free Zoom group gatherings for anyone who is in recovery from anything. We offer free meetings every single night of the week, 7 days a week, and we have groups for anybody recovering from anything. We have groups specifically for mothers, specifically for fathers. We have groups specifically for domestic violence or sexual violence. We have groups specifically for men who are recovering from domestic violence. We also have parenting and recovery groups. We have free yoga and Reiki that is done virtually over Zoom. So if you're a first timer, you can even turn your camera off and just try it, and you don't have to worry about being embarrassed or anything like that. And our website is www.hardbeauty.life, and it's also listed in my bio, and I'll put it in the description box also. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. And I just wanted to open up the conversation about Narcan and about overdoses. It can really happen to anybody. So Narcan is available over the counter now anywhere. You can buy it for $49 or $49.95, just depends on the pharmacy wherever you go. Some pharmacies have chosen not to provide it over the counter, so you can find it locally. If you contact your health department in your local area, you can probably get Narcan from them. And also, if you are in Colorado, you can contact me and I can get you some for free. So if anybody has any questions, just feel free to leave them in the comment box, and thanks for listening.